Oh, there. Okay. Now, I don't know if anybody's going to show up because I didn't plan this. This was not planned in advance. So if somebody shows up, that's all good. Well and good. If they don't show up, then 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 they don't show up. That's all there is to that one. So anyway, oopsie daisies, oopsie daisies. I just decided to go live, just live, just, as opposed to being dead. We don't want to be dead. We want to be live. But I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it live nonetheless. I wonder if, look, somebody did come in. Holy smokes, Lori's in here and Diane's in here. Okay, now I can talk like I'm talking to somebody. That'll be easier. I was just going to make a video, and then I said, oh, what the heck? I think I'm going to go live. And just because. And there's Kathy Lake and Anne. Anne, hello, hello, hello. You guys are awesome. And I'm just scrapping. I don't have any plans of action. I'm just scrapping. And so, but see, this morning I took like this square. I didn't know what to do, so I just took my square and I just started sewing stuff on it. And then I took this one and I just started sewing stuff on it. Just hi, oh my gosh, Lazima. And so just pieces, just started sewing them on. And then I thought, if I take fabric, see, this was all blue fabric already, with blue with these gold butterflies. And so you don't have to cover the whole thing when you do this way because the background is already pretty. So, and then there's Alicia Mott, Ed Balco. Well, it's actually Carmen. But, yeah. And so Carmen is the one that got me so into this beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I'm telling you, she is an enabler of scrapping. So I just figured I'm going to just sew some stuff. I think I want these to go like, well, maybe they don't have to go in any particular direction. Yeah, I don't want them to go in any particular direction. I just want them to go in, just be peculiar. Yes, I am spreading something, darling. And so I just want to have some different kind of fabrics, and I'm just going to stick them on here somehow. I'm just going to stick them on. I'm just going to stick them. Just stick them. I reach down in here. I got like this laundry basket down here that's got scraps. I've got the most beautiful scraps that have been sent to me by the most beautiful people. And so, square. How in the world? Hi, Mitzi. Cute. Oops. Oh, these are squares already. Oh, Lord have mercy. I got to put them in my square box. And so I'm going to just sew these on here. I wonder if I can get my camera to move over here sort of near my my sewing machine. Is that my sewing machine there? Oh, there it is. There. Oh, don't look down there at the floor. It's my wet wipes. What is that? Oh, it's a piece of fabric. Oh, don't be looking over there to my floor. I'm going to, well, these can't all be on here at the same time. So I'm going to just go over here. I'm going to just stitch this stuff on there. I'm just going to be stitching this stuff on here. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if I can pull this just a little closer. Just a little closer, darling. Oh, gosh. I better not sing. I was singing on a video the other day, and they said they can't monetize that particular video because of a copyright infringement. I guess because I was trying to sing like Dolly Parton. Melissa Horsley, hello. And Janet Bursley, And Plains, Georgia. I knew somebody from Plains, Georgia. It was Jimmy Carter. Do you guys got a lot of peanuts growing on up there? Mm-mm-mm. Yep. Peanuts in Plains, Georgia. Okay, I'm going to sew this on here. Oh, wait a minute. How come now I need to get my stitch longer. Oopsie. There we go. Now, why you want to go so short? Wait a minute. Stop. This is the length. Okay. Oh, I got it on the wrong thing. Oh, never mind. I need to fix this. I'm not the best when it comes to this sewing machine. I need number 4. Oh, there it goes now. Oh, wait. If we want to go a little bit longer. Okay, I got it now. Okay. I was looking around for Happy Ray of Crafty Sunshine. What are you doing? You're supposed to be working. If you're not working, you need to come on. You want to come on, Happy Ray of John, whatever your name is. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm just going to sew this stuff on here. I was in there trying to make up some kind of menu plan for what I can eat that's got like carbohydrate. Everything I like to eat is loaded with carbohydrates. I'm learning that. And, I've been searching all over the internet trying to find lists of things. So this morning when I was on Mary, just a minute, let me get this cheat sheet. I can never say her last name. So I wrote this down. Mary, I still don't know. Autier. Mary Autier. That's who I was on with. And hi Peter, I'm glad that you popped in to say hello and Happy Ray. Oh yeah, you gotta work. Darn it. And then Alicia Mott, good morning. Yes, you do need to buy a sewing machine with at least some decorative stitches because that takes the boredom out of everything. Anything decorative. And so, but anyhow, what was I saying about Mary? Oh, I was watching Mary and I asked the chat, if they had any ideas how to help me find a list of something that tells me how many carbohydrates is. And there she went, Miss Alicia. She helped me and found me on Pinterest a list so I can kind of see how many carbs are in stuff. And I was reading through the list and I said, how come everything I like is the stuff that is so full of carbohydrates? I think carbohydrates should be a cuss word. Yeah. So anyway, I'm stitching this right now. This is what I'm doing. I'm sewing. Can you see that? Oh, yeah, you can see that. And so, yeah, I got other things I could be doing, but if I was doing other things, I wouldn't be getting the important things done, like this right here, important. And so I'm just kind of going to stitch these pieces on here in any way that they just seem to want to go. And I'm letting all of these pieces direct me. I have gotten the most awesome. Oh, hi, Papa. Did you need something, sweet cheeks?
I'm just going to tell you I'm going to make a road run.
Oh, okay. You're going to make a road run. All right. Don't check any transmissions while you're out there. Okay. I don't want him to be going in the middle of the road and checking transmissions. He's getting his exercise. His exercise every day is walking to the road, walking to the street, down the driveway into the street, about 18, 11 times a day. That's exercise for him. And he checks the mailbox each time, because you never know, there might be a squirrel hiding in the mailbox, so he'll find it if it's there. So anyhow, what am I going to do with these squares when I'm done? I don't have a clue. I'm just making squares. Now, actually, little sister, oh, wait a minute, I got to look at the chat. Little sister Cheryl is there, and Eugenia and Martha Townsend, good night. Oh no, she said good morning. And Trucker Janie, I haven't heard from you in so long. How's the trucking business? Yes, I'm sure the trucking business is going well. And okay, Mitzi, yes, and Irene. I think I said hello, Irene. I'll say hello, Irene, again. You guys are just beautiful. You guys are just beautiful. Yes, walking is excellent movement. Yeah, my doctor told me after he seen my A1C level or whatever, he said, I need to exercise. Well, along with carbohydrates, I think exercise should be another cuss word. Exercise. Yeah. Hi, Barbara. Yeah. I just went live just out of, I don't know out of what. I just decided what the heck, you know? And that's what I decided, what the heck. And so, and I said, because I started just making a video, and then I thought, nah, I'll just go live. But that's the only way I can go live. I can't plan ahead. I am not a planner aheader. I cannot even know how to plan ahead. So now I'm going to take another piece. See this piece? Where's the camera? Oh, this piece. Put that on here now. In this direction. Why this direction? There's a very good reason why I'm going this direction, but I don't know the reason. I just know it is a very good reason. Oh, I was watching some videos this morning, and so I just put in the search. I wanted sewing with scraps. I just wanted to see some sewing with scraps. So that's what I put in. And I put a couple things also about scrap fabrics in. But everything I was finding, even though they was scraps, they had directions and measurements. And so because they had directions and measurements, then, yeah, I couldn't handle that. That was causing me a little bit of distress. So I was a damsel in distress. So then I said to myself, just figure it out. Oh, thank you, Eugenia. Eugenia likes the colors in my blouse. Yep. I got gray breeches on. Usually I have my blouse and my breeches usually are two different patterns, you know, because I like to be so doggone different. So, and they clash like ever. But today I'm not too clashy. I like to wear like mismatched earrings, but I have to wear clip-on earrings nowadays. I have a few of, you know, one of each, and so I just wear them like that. People look at me funny. Well, the only place I ever go is to the doctor and to the thrift shop. That's pretty much my whole. Which I got to go to the doctor on Thursday, so hopefully my daughter will take me to the thrift shop at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but on the same outing. I think that would be cool. And then I wear my mismatched earrings. And people think that maybe I just made a mistake, but no. The same thing with socks, you know. You don't need to have socks even that match. Where's that stitching go? I was just stitching along there and I don't even know what I'm stitching. Oh, here's a piece. Oh, this piece looks pretty cool. Oh, check out that shape. We'll put that on there. Let's just go with this one and put this shape on here. I'm sewing it on with a zigzag stitch so that it doesn't have to be straight. You know what I think I might do with these patches? If I get enough patches done, maybe this is what I'll use for my curtains. Sew all these patches together. I mean, talk about a scrappin' Lizzie style. This is a scrappin' Lizzie style right here. Oh, wait a minute. Now I gotta stop a minute because let's see. Wait till you see what I'm making. It's a commission piece. Woohoo. Oh, I need to see that. Hi, Angela, the chronic crafter. Oh, she can't spell nothing. I can't spell anything either. So if you just put up some of the letters, it's close enough. AA, hello from India. From India. That's amazing. And there is Clint from Illinois, I think. Yep. Just go around your block. I can walk around the block. I put a block in the middle of the floor and walk around it, and I'm walking around my block. Our block is like quite large. Our block, and so going down our driveway to the street and back that's a pretty good size walk for an old person. Because we live out in the booger woods, you know. We don't live in any kind of fanciness, you know. We're out in the booger woods, and so that's where we walk to, just here and there out in the street. We're street walkers, in other words. Where's... And there's Mandy of Mary Mac. Oh, my gosh. You're doing some demolition? Oh, my gosh, Martha. Got to do some window shopping today for backsplashes. Oh. That sounds like real work. I'm allergic. I'm allergic to real work. I try to avoid it when if at all possible, because I'm allergic. Anything that makes me, sweat is because of my allergies. I'm allergic to work. It makes me sweat. Okay, see? So then this one's pretty good, just like this. Oh, I mean like this. See, that's good, just like this. So let's throw that one on the done pile. Not dung pile, just done. Done, D-O-N-E, not D-U-N-G. Okay, now let's see. Now if I find another... Get up there, mouse. Find another square. Let's see, what other kind of a square would I like to have? Let me see what kind of square. Look at this awesome fabric right here. That's just flippin' awesome. Flippin'. Okay, this one. Oh, no, I gotta. Did I? Wait a minute. Let's see. Let me look again. Let me go through. I'm still flipping through these. Oh, here, this one. This will be good. Oh, this will be good. And these chicken birds will be good. Oh, and I like this one too, and this one. Oh, okay, so I got some good ones. Let me just throw them ones over here and put this one right here. Oops. Now, wait. Oh, no. That's right. I need it to be... Oh, there it goes. This is cool, this little piece. This one was this one was Cordula, and she was Maria Price or Cordula Price. She was just playing with her stitches. I said, oh, don't throw that piece away. And so I got it. I snatched that sucker up before she threw that away. So I'm going to sew that on here. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so what would you call this kind of, they have crazy quilts, and somebody said the other day something about a loony quilt or something. I thought, well, that's a good name. Because you know what? Sometimes, sometimes people think that you needs to be like a seamstress, like all professional, and all like that. But don't ever think that you need to be all kind of professional. This is professional, though, This is professional right here. This is professional as it needs to be. And so, see now, if I had just a skinny piece, all I'd have to do is, if I had a skinny piece, all I would have to do is go right down the middle. Didn't I have a skinny piece here somewhere? Let me see. What are all these pieces? Oh, this is a skinny piece. See, I can just go down the middle of this here, and I can just go down the middle of this here and put it going in this direction. See how I plan ahead so well? This is what you need to do. Plan ahead. And the only plan you need to stick to do this stuff is to wake up in the morning. That's the only plan you need. Wake up in the morning. You can brush your hair if you want to, but it's not required. It's not a requirement. Oh, wait a minute. I got Arne's piece right here. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Thought my iron cord got short, but it didn't. It's okay now. I hear the lawnmower. What is today? Oh, I was going to think it was today's. I don't know what today is. I think it's Tuesday. I'm not sure. If it's Tuesday, though, my daughter is at work, or maybe she goes to work later, or maybe she's home from work. I don't know. I don't keep up with my children's schedules at all. Thank goodness I don't have to do that anymore. So, must be the neighbors mowing the grass. Gotta mow that grass. Around here, holy moly, it's been raining so much and watering the grass till yeah, you gotta like mow it every day. It's like a hay field out there. Well, it was a hay field in my front yard, but Tommy Sue mowed it the other day, so now we look city-fied again. We don't look like we're farmers growing hay in the front yard. Oh, Lordy mercy. Now, where was I at here? Now, okay, boy, did we have a storm yesterday. Oh, see these watermelons? That'll be pretty. Yeah, we had a storm and a half yesterday. I sat out on my front porch just watching to see how brave I was. I told the hubster I was playing Russian roulette with Mother Nature to see if I'd get stricken by lightning, which I didn't, so that made me the winner. It was so loud, some of that thunder and lightning cracks. It's like it made your heart wiggle. I don't know if you've ever heard thunder that loud that makes your heart wiggle, but oh man, that was some thunder. My son called me from over there in Arizona, and he said, just in case you're watching the news, you don't have to worry about us, we're fine. And then he showed me some pictures of the smoke. Apparently somewhere in them mountains up there in Arizona, there's like a fire. But he said he's fine. He said he was doing fine, and he said that that the fire, although it's big, it was controlled. It was like a controlled burn sort of thing. Let's see, do I have this? Ooh, yeah, I'll put this up there on there too. I'll put this right here. Boy, I hope that's not my husband on the mower. He's not allowed. He's not supposed to be on the mower. But he might be. He might be. Okay, let's see. And just all these pieces like this. And then see if you already got a pretty color in the background, then it's like a work of art. Work of art. And then, oh yes, then another thing. See, I am a monkey see, monkey do, you know. So if I see somebody do something, no, he'll be fine, Aunt Beck. He's fine. It's just, yeah, he's fine. You guys are awesome. Oh, did I start saying something now? I can't remember what I was saying. I think so. I think I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, Papa's okay. We just kind of limit his time outside, but it's still not real hot right now, so he gets real hot, overheated, and then that gives me a little bit of worry. I'm gonna go peek out the window, just kind of just peek. Oh, it's the neighbor. It's just the neighbor. That's good. No, I really don't like to see Papa on the mower. He goes out there and he comes in and he's white as a ghost from overheating. We can't let him get overheated. No. Okay. I'm gonna cut this like, I won't tear it because I don't want like a straight piece. I want it more of a like a dagger. See, like a dagger shape. But I want that extra. See, so I don't have to cut the thread and start over. I'll just start another piece wherever I ended the first piece. And I think that's pretty doggone cool and groovy. So, what have y'all been crafting? Yesterday I was oh God, don't tell me I forgot her name again. Yesterday, who was I watching? Her dog's name is Freddie, and her name is, I'm gonna have to just make me a chart of people's names so I can just look at names and then I'll know. But she was doing an owl, so I started an owl because she was doing an owl. So I figured if she's doing an owl, I need to do an owl. Where's my owl? Oh, I might work on this. Oh no, that's not it. Well, what did I do with my owl? Oh, here it is. Mine's going to be like a butterfly owl. There, see? See, so hers was she was doing in paper, but I got his eyes in there and his nose. No, that's called a beak. Now I put the beak on upside down. It should be pointed down. Oh, well, that's okay. Mine is a different kind of owl. And this here, I'm stitching this right now. It's a little butterfly. It's getting on his belly. These are his wings, and then here's his little feet. I got to still stitch them. So, but that's going to go in one of my pillow journals when I get it done. I still got a lot more to do on it. But see, I don't finish one thing before I start another. And so I think that's how life should be, because otherwise you might get bored half out of your gourd. You don't want to get bored out of your gourd at all. No. No. Okay, let me see if I can cut this piece. I'm going to make this one like a dagger too. Oh, Janet collects owls. That is so cool. That is really cool. Yes. And so y'all now keep in mind that you just got to be happy. You just got to be happy. And there's too many things, oops, in this world that can cause unhappiness. And so, because the world, sometimes there's trouble. And so, and sometimes there's nothing you can do about that trouble. So, of course, you can send up a prayer. I have my prayer pocket right here. This is when I got to get out on my line. But I got a prayer pocket right here. This is a prayer pocket that I made. See, it's a pocket and it's put on this piece of fabric. But inside this pocket, do you see all those little pieces of paper? Those are all names. When I see somebody that says, then they say, please pray for my mom, she stubbed her toe, or whatever. I put that on a little note of paper. And I've already got hanging outside on my line of prayer flags. I've got like a bunch of them, and pockets are full of little notes like that. And so, and that's what we can do, you know. You can send off a prayer. When you put that outside, well, then those prayers, good thoughts, vibes, caring, it goes through. Mother Nature will wind them. They'll wind them. And they'll carry them through the breeze and get to where they belong. And that makes me feel good anyway. It makes me feel better. I feel like I'm doing something, even if I can't do anything. So I like to do that. So anyway, what I was saying was, so sometimes, there's things going on in the world or in our country or whatever, and there's nothing we can do about them. And we sit there and we worry and we fret, and that's not going to fix nothing. And so, let's see, I need to get this green. So just do something crafty. Just something crafty, and like this right here, it has no rhyme or reason right here. It's just sewing some scraps onto this piece of fabric. Some of them are overlapping, others doesn't matter. None of them match. And the more they don't match, though, the more beautiful it is. Color. We need color. Color makes you happy. Color makes you happy, and happiness makes you healthy. Happiness makes you healthy. And so, if you want to be sad, go ahead and be sad. But then you're going to have aches and pains. Do you know, I'm reading a book. Well, I'm always reading a book. But usually I read craft books. But sometimes I read like self-help books too. And I'm reading this one book. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of him, but his name's Dr. John E. Sarno. And he's amazing just to listen to. And just listening to him is like, he talks about all kind of wonderful things, and that how you can actually, your subconscious or your unconscious can hold in like anger, and you don't even know it. And you don't even realize it. And so, see that one? And so what you have to do is you've got to get yourself back into, doing fun things, and cover up. Don't let that anger or the sadness rule you. Don't let that rule you. And so that's why we have to continue on with our crafting. Make sure you have a lot of color. Wear color in your clothes, color your hair purple. I don't know. And color with color crayons. I'm telling you, anything that makes you smile, anything that makes you happy, except don't eat all them carbohydrates and exercise. If I was a doctor, I'd have everybody fat and unhealthy. Not really. Good thing I wasn't. Good thing didn't decide to be a doctor, because I wouldn't be a very good one. And yeah, I wouldn't be a very good one at all. I'd feed them all ice cream and cookies. But anyway, let's see here. Oh, why is my eye itching? I don't know. So this is fun. I'm telling you what's the truth on this one. This is like so much fun. Let's see. Now I'll find another piece. Let's see. Get this one, and I'm just going to cut this one in some kind of a shape. I don't want to just, usually I like to tear fabric, but I'm not tearing this so much because then I won't have really good shapes. I want shapes. Round is my favorite shape, and that's why I've ate all them carbohydrates. Round really is my favorite shape. I like round things. I like round. Circles, dots, all of that. I don't really like football because that ball isn't round. But basketball and baseball, softball, they're good because they got round balls. Soccer, yeah, round. So anyway, oh, I was saying before I interrupted myself, I seen where, just a minute while I finish dying. Okay, now I come back to life. Now, I seen where Carmen did something similar to this. Of course, hers was more beautiful. But then she took like fabric markers and put drawing. She put some more like shapes and things onto her sewing. And I thought, wow, that's a really neat idea. So I might do that too, because there is no end to this process right here. No end. No end at all. You just continue on. You hear me just blabbing off? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just blab myself on right there. I just keep blabbing. My goodness, what is today? Today's like the 12th. Oh, it's the 13th. Oh, my goodness. I don't have much longer to wait before I go and have my nose. See, I cleaned my nose this morning, so all the black stuff is off of it. I'll be glad when this is done. Janet Nash. Hi, that's your name. I couldn't think of your name a minute ago. I could remember poor old Freddie, but I couldn't remember your name. I swear I got to get a brain transplant. But yes, Janet. Wait a minute. Janet, did you see my owl? Where's my owl? Just a minute. Let me see if I can find him. This is my start of my owl, Janet. See the eyes there? And his beak I put on upside down. And his blue wings. And he's got a butterfly belly. And he's got 2 little feet. So this is the beginning of my owl from your inspiration. You inspired me. I wanted to make an owl. Janet Nash. How come I could? A little earlier, I tried to say your name and I couldn't even think of it. But then sometimes I don't even know my own name. Sometimes I don't know my children's names. I remember one time some years ago, and I was trying to call my son Billy. He was sitting over there, and I was trying to get his attention, but I couldn't think of his name. So I said, "You over there in the blue shirt." He says, "Mom, you named me. How do you not know my name when you're the one that named me?" Well, that is a good question. Yep, butterfly tummy on my bumblebee. Oh, it's not a bumblebee, it's an owl. Do you all ever say the wrong word sometimes? Like, do you ever call your refrigerator like a lawnmower? Oh, yeah. See, now that's where I'm having a little problem. I call things by the wrong words. Like, I might call my sewing machine a lawnmower. I might call the lawnmower a sewing machine. I don't know how come that is, but at least I have words. They might not be the right words, but they're still words. And so, yep, that's it. All right, now, see, we're moving right along. Oh, I think I'm really liking this one. They all look so different when you get them all done up. Each square looks so different. And so, depending on the shapes that you put on your... Now, see, when I first started that, well, 1 or 2 ago, I was going to make them all straight lines, and that didn't work out. See, because my fabric has a mind of its own. Ah, there's Lola Gamma Lori Way right there. She is not my friend. She's not my friend. Because you know why? Because she's moving to New York. She's moving to New York. How dare she move to New York? But I guess I'll let her. She's now, see, now my Lori, Lola Gamma Lori Way, she, oh, here. See, I met her on this EULA online thing, but she has absolutely come to my house a few times. Yeah, she has. It's been wonderful. It's because she's awesome. That's why. And so now, without my permission, she's planning to go to, she's planning to go to New York to live without my permission. You would have think that she would, Mary Brewer's Creative Corner. Hello, and how are you? Oh my gosh. Jamestown, New York. Doggone her. So I'm not ever going to speak to her again in my whole life. Never. I'm lying. She's still my friend. She's still my sister. Well, see, you know, when I met her first in person, oh my gosh, what was it, 2 years ago, Lala? Two years ago, we had a little, like a retreat, and there was 5 or 6 that got together in the retreat, and Lala Gamma Lori Way was one of them. We had so much fun. We stayed, did we stay 3 nights? See, I can't remember that now, Lala Gamma Lori Way. I think we stayed 3 nights and 4 days. And it was crazy. We had so much fun. Oh my gosh, we had fun. And so all of us that went were staying in contact. We were going to do it every year, but then COVID came. And so that kind of ended that thought. So we haven't done it every year, but it was fun. We had fun. And so I got to meet some awesome crafters. There, see, now that one. Now I wonder if, oh, and Alicia, did I say hello to you? Now I don't know if I'm saying that right because I've heard other people say Alicia. So, and I just say Alicia, so I'm not sure who's right. Adele? My goodness. Janet used to watch Lucille Ball on my granny's TV back in the day. I loved watching Lucille Ball. You know what? I've been watching reruns of Carol Burnett lately, of Carol Burnett and when she was Eunice. Oh my gosh. Is that ever funny? Yeah. My goodness. Pam's Country Sewing. Hello. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome for all of you to stop by and say hello in your busy, busy schedule. Because I know you all have busy, busy schedules. And some of you are even working. Yep. Oh, Jamestown has a Lucille Ball museum. Oh my gosh. I bet that's awesome. Now I wonder now, let's see if I've got two of these that are about the same width. Same width. Oops, put them back up there. This one's kind of biggish. Oh, it's about the same this way. So now what if I put this and this together with like the pretty sides together? Ooh, let me try that. Oh, now I got to switch it to a straight stitch. Straight. There we go, straight. Now, and we're off. Okay, now let's see what happens here. Now, see there? I stitched the two of them together. Whoa! You let me tell you what's the truth. Okay, then I got this one. Let's see, will that one fit on here? You know what I may do? Each one of these patches, I may just stitch them on together and make like long pieces. And then stitch all the long strips together. So if I go, let's see now, let's check this out, baby. Just check this out, baby. Now, see, this is, now look at, once you start putting them all together, oh my gosh. Now, if this is hanging in my window as a curtain behind me, so I wouldn't have to go, these go together really fast, see? And so, yes, sirree, Bob, I'm telling you what's the truth on this one. Those two are about the same. These aren't all the same size, you know. Some are longer than the others, and some are shorter. Some are longer, and some are shorter. So this will be the perfect. My window glass faces the front yard. I mean the street. So people from the street would look at there and they'd say, "Oh my gosh, look at that woman's curtains." I don't know if they'd say that in like a sarcastic way, or a complimentary way. But actually, I think I'd have to put a backing on them. Oh, man. Look at that once you put them together. I like it. I like it a lot. And you know what else I could probably do? I wonder. You know, wait a minute. A minute ago, I want to try something. Where is that piece? Where is that little package I had a minute ago? A lot of things in my house I have a minute ago. Oh, look at that pretty piece of fabric. And then in 1 minute it's gone. So a lot of times I say, well, gosh darn it, I just had it a minute ago. Where is it? And it's gone. Gone like a gone goose. And so, oh, geez. I need to look at this. Here I'm digging in my scrap basket. That's my medicine. I guess that shouldn't be in there. I'd have been looking for that. Yep. Okay, now what did I do with them? Well, geez. Well, Jiminy Christmas. Boy, I got some pretty stuff, I'm telling you. Oh, this is cute. Oh, look at that piece of fabric. That's me on the beach. That's me on the beach. That's me right on the beach. Now, what if I were to take a piece? Like, okay, already. Now, I have these, like, get out of my way. Now, I have this here. What if I take a piece like this? Okay, let me cut it a little smaller. This one I can tear because so now, like here's the seam right here. So if I go along the seam right here, put it in there like crooked like that, cattywampus, and then add this to add this. Wait a minute, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't realize every time you change the stitch, you got to change your whole lifestyle. There we go. Now, oops. Elizabeth just let the thread come out of the thingy. The thread just came out of the thingy. And so Elizabeth has to rethread the needle. So let's see if we can do this. We will go like this, and then we'll go like this, and then like this. You know, in my new way of living, it used to just bother me. Things used to bother me. Like if my needle come unthreaded, I'd say, oh, doggone it, you know, and it would just irritate me. Things like that would irritate me. You know, it don't irritate me no more. I got over all that irritation stuff. I sure am feeling better after I learned how to live without irritation. Like when this needle threader. Okay, see, I had to hold my mouth right. I didn't have my, oh, now it come back out. Now it come back out the needle. It come back out the needle. I had it in the needle, and then it come back out the needle. Okay, I'll get it. Don't worry. I got it. I got this. See, if I was president of the United States, I'd just say, I got this, and everything would be fine. World peace. World peace. Okay, now I'm going to cut this piece of thread because this one piece of thread right here is not behaving. So just cut that off. And let's start with this piece of thread. Let's just take this next 4 inches and go in there and then go like this. Oh, gracious me. Oh, gracious me. Wait a second. I can do this. Okay. Okay, everybody, be real quiet. Okay, now you can talk. I got it in there. All right, now we're good. Jennifer Travis. Hello, 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 Jennifer Travis. Anne worked as a cook at the ye old Hound and Hare during the summer. That must have been in New York. I think we're talking about New York. Now. Oh, what was that noise? There's some kind of weird noise just happened in there. I don't know what that was, though. It's still sewing, though, so I think we're all good. It's still sewing. As long as it's still sewing, life is good in the hood. Yeah. Oh, no. Wait a minute. What's going on down here? What's going on down there, Mr. Bobbin? Okay, maybe it's okay. Let me look underneath here. Oh, it's not okay. That tension is... I am making a knot. This is not okay. It is so stuck. Let's see, what happened? Why was that doing that? Oh, that is not good looking. See that thread underneath there? That's not good looking. I mean, it's going to hold. It's going to stay there. But I'm thinking, let me see. Oh, you know what? Even though I have my thread, my needle got threaded just fine, it got out of the thingamajig. And if it's not right in the thingamajig, your sewing machine will not sew very nicely. It will not be happy. It will not be happy. So you got to get it in the thingamajig correctly. Because the thingamajigs, they're a little bit more testy than whatchamacallits. Or thingamabobs, you know. The thingamajigs, they get real testy. Okay, so now we've got that threaded again. Yeah, I heard that noise going on in there. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know. It sounded like a jackhammer going off in my sewing machine. That would not be good. Because I just love my sewing machine. Okay, now, that bit of funny stitching right there, that's just going to stay there. Pretend like I did that on purpose. I'm not going to pull that out. I ain't pulling that out. Now let's see how we go here. Now, that sounds better. That smells. Yeah, it smells much better. Okay, let's see now. And we'll very carefully go on with this right here. We'll just very carefully go on with this right here. And what time is it? How long have we been on here? 1 hour. No, 59 minutes and 4 seconds. Okay, that's not quite an hour. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm not going to stay on really long time. So I got things to do, you know, important things like eat. I call eating very important. Oh, I think I have Jeffrey tonight. I think I can. That'll be good. Me and Jeffrey, we like to hang. So now, like, this will be fun. Now, if on this, if like in between, like there was a seam right across here where I put the 2, but then I put this image right there. across that seam. And I think that is cool to do that. That is cool to do that. That is cool as a cucumber. So, yeah. Well, actually, now see, all of these pieces that I'm putting on, they're all raw edges. They are just raw edges on there, see? And but where I sewed them together, where I stitched them together, then that's I put, I put the pretty sides together to stitch them. And yeah, Maple Grove High School. That's right. You were a teacher, weren't you, Anne? You were. Lala says, give Papa and Jeffrey a hug for me. I certainly will. Any excuse to hug them, boys. So, but now see, here's another piece that this is another piece that was sent to me by Cordula, and I could take that and put that as a cross piece too. That will be pretty. This is going to be this here set of curtains. This is going to be my curtains for really. Hopefully I'll have these curtains up in a week's time. In a week's time, they'll be behind me. You'll see them. I'll show you them. Because I need a week to get these done. So what will a week be? A week will be next Tuesday. We'll see. We'll see how well I do that. And yeah, I think that'll be quite awesome. Nothing goes to waste. There is never a piece of fabric in your life that would go to waste. Nope. Fabric is valuable. It's a valuable commodity. Jennifer Travis loves working with scraps. That's good. Jennifer Travis is a scrapper too, because she not only works with fabric, she works with the big stuff. She works with the big boys. She scraps apart. She scraps apart, what is it? Like old yachts and stuff. I mean, real ones, real. Iron and steel, and she hangs with the big dogs. I just think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. Very awesome. Yeah, Jennifer Travis will scrap anything. But she seriously does. Her and her hubster, they scrap out old ships. Well, maybe not ships, but big boats. Oh, and she makes journals too. Lala Gamma has 2 of them. Lala Gamma Lori Way. Okay, now let's see. This is like wonderful. This is like wonderful. That is the only word for this. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sew these 2 together. I got to figure out how long I'm going to need these, because I don't want them any longer than just below the windowsill. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to do that yet. I better not add to this one until I measure it, just to be sure, because I don't want it to be too long. Although I think that piece on there will not make it too long. So, but I'm going to just put that right over there. And I'm going to get me another piece here, because I don't have to hang up yet. So I'm going to take this piece and this piece. And then, okay then. And I'm gonna, yeah, I want them kind of like shaped like a spearhead instead of like a, like I don't want just a square. That's boring. So I think spearheads, that's what I'm calling them anyway. I'm gonna put that one on here, thusly. Thusly, it will go on here. Lala Gamma Lori Way, did you ever take your sewing machine out and get it a stitching, or did you already pack it away for the move? She's probably already packed it away for the move. She's been a packing. Whispering Cauldron, how are you? You looking beautiful today. Whispering along right there. Okay, now. Just a scrapping, just a scrapping. I've heard people say, like Miss Lori, Lala Gamma Lori Way, she has said that she can't really sew. Packed, it's too hot in our place. Oh, so she packed it up. But she says she can't really sew, but look at this. You know, who couldn't do this just like this? Just put two pieces of fabric together, put it under that needle, and just press go. Just press go, and you're sewing. And then my other friend, one of the other girls that was one of the other girls that was at our shindig a couple of years ago was Erin, and Erin also, she says she can't sew, which I told her, come on up here to my house. You'll be sewing by the time you leave. She wouldn't be a seamstress, but she'd be sewing. The machine would be humming. And but everybody can sew. Just get you a cheap old sewing machine. You don't need nothing fancy. And although fancy is nice, but you don't need anything fancy. And to do something like this, oh my God. It is nice if you can get at least a zigzag along with your straight stitch. But it doesn't take rocket science, you know. But you know what? If you really like slow stitching, you can do the whole thing in a slow stitch. I can't believe how many miles I've put on my needles, and how many miles I've put on my hand sewing needles since I started loving slow stitching. And I just love it. I mean, the feeling you get after you slow stitch a project is just, it's like magical. So, and I have seen on the group, people have posted the most beautiful works of art that they have slow stitched. There's a couple girls, or well, there's more than a couple, but I mean, that's not all that's on the group, though. We have artists that do drawing. Oh my gosh, some of the drawing that goes on there, the paper crafts that I see, the sewing projects, hand sewing and machine sewing projects. Oh my gosh, amazing. And so much inspiration. And I get so much inspiration by seeing what other people have done. I could do this right here like just all day long. I could just all day long just sit here. Oops. And yes, I could. I could just do this all day long. Let's see. Here's a little bitty piece. it doesn't want to be orphaned, so we're going to put this right here. We're just going to put that right here. Because that is where it wants to live, right there. And I've been using this multicolored thread, and I think I love this. On my little sewing machine, I got a little sewing machine in there too. Well, this is not real big right here, but on that one, I use the spools of thread. And so this one, I got the cones, but I've got all that fancy color. It just keeps changing color. And I think that's my signature thread. You got to have a signature something. Like my signature also is a sink full of dirty dishes. No, I don't think I got a sink full right now. There's Judy's Handmade Creations. Very nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. You guys are awesome for stopping by. I love stopper buyers. Okay, let's see. Do I have that one? Yeah. Do I have this one? No. Okay. So I'm going to just go ahead and cut. I could be reaching down in there in my box. My laundry basket. Yes, my unicorn thread. That's what it is. That's what I have. Unicorn thread. I just love colorful, colorful, colorful. Colorful, colorful. And then, let's see. I love the sound of a sewing machine. Oh, mine is a Brother, yes. Brother CS 6000i computer, it says. And it's got like 50 different stitches on there. Now, look at this. I did this, a slow stitch, some 100 years ago. I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to put this. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to cut it in half like on the diagonal, because I don't want anything square on here. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way. Let's go this away. Let's go that away. Let's go this away. Then, oh, then. Okay, now. Okay, Papa. Everybody says hi to you, Papa. Somebody told me to give you a hug, so I'll deliver that after a while. I'll deliver that after a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay. See there? Now that little piece that I did some slow stitching on like 100 years ago, it just turned out to be a part of this patch. Then I got the other half of it I can put on another patch. Okay, I think I want something like right here. Right here. Let's see, dear. Yes, dear, right here. Okay. Oh, some of these watermelons. I do like those watermelons. So let's cut that like this. And let us just go right up here and sew on them watermelons. Boy, I could eat a whole watermelon right now. Whole thing. How many carbs would that be? Oh, that would be overdoing the carbs. But I sure could eat one. I am learning, though, what to eat. That'll make me healthy. See, I've got 29 more years to live, see, because I'm going to live to 100. I've got 29 more years to live, so I got to make sure I stay healthy for 29 years so I can get this crafty stuff used up. Because I have to get all my scraps used up. It's very important. I got to finish my dash. You know what they say. You got to make sure you finish up with your dash before you leave this cruel world. No, it's not a cruel world, really. Nothing is cruel unless you want it to be. Okay, let's see. How are we doing right here? Okay, so now then, what I should do is, when I get 2 squares, I should put the 2 squares together. Okay, here's a square. Let me see. Okay, this one that I didn't sew this onto anything yet. So I have this square and this square. Well, this square and this rectangle. Let me see. Oh, how do they fit together best? Let's see how they fit together best. Oh, no, not that way. And so it's going to be this way. So I am going to go ahead now. Oh, now I have to put the, go back to the straight stitch. Get this on number 1. But I need it longer than that. Okay. And you know what Elizabeth just did again? Lost the thread out of the needle. Okay, so anyway, let's put that right there. And let's get this thread, and don't just put it back through the needle. Rethread so you don't run into that muddle. Okay, now I'll put this in here and then put this here. Okay, now, and then go like this and like this, and oh, can you believe that? The first try, and it went all the way through. Now I am getting good. I'm getting to be like an expert. Okay, now what's everybody say? Oh, Roberta is there. Robbie Zima. Oh, no. Rebel ice cream, no sugar, no artificial sweeteners. Oh, yeah. Oh, now Lala is eating Hungry Howie's cheese bread. Dang, that sounds good. There's Rosie's Craft Shack. Hi, you all. Mandy Jane. Now, what did we say? We're going to make Mandy Jane's doll. What did we say we're going to call them? Mandy Jane's Huggin dolls. Yep. Mandy Jane. Hope it was you. I think it was, yeah. No, Judy, Papa didn't do it. This hair, I got to get it done again now because now it's kind of washing out. But this time I just had some of that it's like a wash in, wash out, but it takes a lot of washes before it washes out. And so that I can make it purple. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's just, oh, thank you, Lala Gamaloriwe. Judy's handmade creation. If I didn't say hi to you all, just remember that I am, there's Hetty Mock. My goodness. See, I know I didn't say hello to Miss Haiti, but I'm sure glad you're here. I am certainly glad you are here. Y'all came all the way to Florida. Oh, Anne was already in Florida. Oh, Jennifer was already in Florida. Oh, Lala's already in Florida. Sailboats. That's what she just deconstructs sailboats. That's what that girl does. I knew it was something like a yacht. I was close. Lala would like to steal the curtains. My goodness. Okay. Where's everyone from? I want to see states or countries. I'm always yeah, Jennifer, my hair is getting long. This is called the COVID style because I don't go get it whacked off. So it's COVID style. I used to keep my hair long all the time. And Papa would braid it for me. But then I got it cut real short, but now it's getting long again. Okay, let's see. Junk Journal Market. Wait a minute, where'd that go? Junk Journal Market, Lori B. She's in Jacksonville, Florida. Jennifer Travis is in St. Petersburg. Happy Ray is in Georgia. And Judy is in Maryland. Janice Glines is in Virginia. Kathy Lake is in Alabama. And Roberta is in Arizona. Roberta, are you anywhere near them fires? My son is in, where is he? Concho, Arizona, which is in Apache County. And they're having a lot of smoke from fires. Are you anywhere near the fires? I hope not. And Whispering Cauldron is in Ontario, Canada. And Janet Burgess is Ontario, Canada. And Alicia is in Mississippi. Janet Nash is in the UK. I know that. Oh my gosh. See? So that's like everywhere. That is amazing. See? I love it. London, England. Okay. Roberta says no fires near her. They're more north. And yeah, my son is sort of midway. Where he lives is like almost on the borderline of Arizona and New Mexico. What the heck is that state next to him? And but he's like halfway up the eastern border of Arizona, and he's in the mountains, and he says the fire is up in the mountains. You'd think the mountains wouldn't be on fire. Eugenia says there's fires all around her. Oh my gosh. My goodness. Deborah Mayo, hello. It is good to see you, Deborah. Yeah. There are carbs in watermelon. Who would think that? So many fruits have got carbohydrates in them that you have to avoid them carbohydrates when you're on these weird diets, you know. Oh, Roberta was in Washington State for 57 years. I was in Minnesota for 14 years. I still miss it. Do you still get, Eugenia, are you still getting smoke from them fires? And then, let me see. Janie was, and I don't remember exactly where Janie is, but they were having a lot of dust storms. And I guess the dust storms can be wicked. Oh, you were listening to my second channel when I was singing? You know, actually, I made a video, I think, yesterday, and but I was singing on that one, but they told me that it was it was like a what is it? Not a conspiracy theory. What did they say? Copyright infringement. And so, but they leave the video up. It's not like they take the video down. It's just like you can't get monetized for the if you sing, which my singing shouldn't even be called singing. Oh, oh yeah. I imagine, Eugenia, that it would be hard for anybody to get out there when that smoke is so thick, especially if you have breathing problems. But even if you don't have breathing problems, you'll end up with breathing problems. So, yes, Janet, prayers for everyone in the fire areas. And it's funny, on the East Coast like that, how many fires there are. But I thought they came more in the fall when everything was dry. But I guess I was wrong there. So, yeah, I'm still, if I get in the mood to sing on my videos, I'm just going to sing anyway. If I don't get monetized for one video, well, I mean, it's not like anybody gets rich on their YouTube videos. I don't get rich on my YouTube videos, but I do get enough to like replenish my thread. So that's good, because we can't be running out of thread. And so, but they don't, and I never got into doing this for anything money wise. I just started doing it because I just thought it was fun. And in fact, when I started doing YouTube videos, I did not know that your videos could be monetized. And then they're only just monetized, if people watch the if people watch the ads. And so, but I had them, I was getting aggravated with the ads that pop up in the middle of a video. So oh, this is cool. So I went into my settings and I told them, please do not put advertisements in the middle of my videos. And so I don't get advertisements in the middle of my videos anymore. So because I know I don't like them in the middle of videos. And oh, Hetty Mock is from South Africa. Seaview, Port Elizabeth. Oh my goodness. So you are from far away. Yeah, wow. Who was that? I was watching somebody else recently that's in South Africa. A lot of people are, South Africa must be awesome. I hear of people vacationing to South Africa. Oh, see, now I want to put my zigzag back on. So I need to get number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I got to change my length and my width. Okay, now we got it. Now we're cooking. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a big zigzag. That'll hold that on there. And then we go around this way, and then we go around this way. Ha ha, this away, ha ha, that away, ha ha, this away, then oh, then. Gosh, so Canada, the UK, South Africa, and the United States of America. That's how many people are right here in my sewing room. Yes, exactly, little sister Cheryl. Them ads, and I don't think anybody wants like I say, if one pops up in the middle of my video, just click skip. But I don't think they do anymore. I think I got that to where it stopped. So because I am not doing it for the money. I am not doing it for the money. The most I've ever made in 1 month, and this is with having, I don't know how many subscribers I have, but it's like over 6,000 or something. But the most I've ever made in 1 month is like maybe $40. And so, which is good because $40 I can buy thread, or I can buy my glue, or I can buy some ink, or I can, whatever. And because I can buy 40 things at the Dollar Tree. So, but yeah, you don't get into it but some people do. I don't know how some people do get like rich or something on you, make a living on YouTube. Some make a living on YouTube. I don't know how they do that. But, and I don't want to learn either, because I'm just going to do things my way, and that's all. Just do it my way. So, but anyhow, but let's see here if I can just, oopsie daisies. Why does that want to make all them funny pictures? When I go to turn this, oh, that's because I'm supposed to do this. There we go. Now, I was just trying to get it to where it just showed. There we go. Okay, because I think I'm done using the sewing machine for right now. But see, now that was seamed right here. And then I put this hummingbird on here in the middle of it. So that is cool. And so this is going to be fun. I'm going to probably work on this a lot. Because I have all these really pretty squares that I just got these from Happy Ray of Sunshine. She sent me all these beautiful squares, and if I use these squares to add, different fabrics too, then this is going to be beautiful curtain. It's going to be a beautiful curtain. So that's just what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Absolutely. And I have many scraps. I just love beautiful scraps. I just love them. Just love them. Because it seems like, I have plenty of fabric. I really have plenty of fabric. I don't need fabric. But when somebody sends me a box of scraps, it is like, when I get, and I'm going through these scraps, it's like Christmas. It's like, because very rarely do I get in my Happy Meals, do I get a piece of fabric scrap that is something I already have. I think I've gotten like one piece maybe in a recent box that I got from, oh God, don't make me remember a name again. Geez, me and them names. Gets embarrassing when I don't remember names. But Judy. She sent me 3 boxes of scraps, which I think most of these right here come in her scraps. But I mean, even a little piece like this, I love the watermelons. Love them. And so now see these littler scraps. Now they'll go on my other kind of little bags that I am making. But these ones are big enough to go on my silly quilt. Maybe that's what I'll just call it, just a silly quilt. That'll be fine. Could be just a silly quilt. Yes, Eugenia says when she finds scraps at the thrift store, it's like Christmas. It's amazing. Yes. Yep. And so and lately I really like color, just colorful and whimsical fabrics, whimsical or what they call novelty. Oh my gosh, I love them all. They're just beautiful. And so never does a piece go unloved. Nope, they are all loved dearly. Isn't that pretty blue? And so I get these little things straightened up because I can't let my whole desk here get in a great big pile like it normally does. So if I just go like this, hi Journey. It is good to see you, Journey. You might have been already here and I didn't see you, and I apologize for that, but it's good to see you now. Better late than never. So, absolutely. Oh, see, Hetty says it's raining now in her area. In Africa. Gosh, we had some rain yesterday that was crazy rain. It wasn't crazy rain, it was beautiful rain. But thunderstorm, oh my gosh, it was thundering and lightning. And I sat out there on that porch. I sat out there, I could feel the mist of the rain, but the rain wasn't getting on me because the porch is covered. But I could feel the mist of the rain. I had my phone out there and I was playing solitaire on my telephone, and it was beautiful. The lightning and thunder was it was banging. And I used to normally just go hide under the bed, You're always safe if you're under the bed. But I was fine out there. I loved it. It just felt so good just to be out there. And so yeah, okay, so let's see. So what I've been working on, let's see here. Let me show you. Where did I put it? I don't know what I did with my. I'm working on my where put it? Good grief, Elizabeth. Sometimes I just worry about myself. Oh, good grief, it's right here in front of God and everybody. But I've been working on my little Rolodex. And I worked on it some while back. This is why it's so good to watch other people, and watching other people on their live streams. Now, when I was watching Mary Mary Autier. See, I could never remember her name. So she said it the other day, because I always say Aitlier or something. I can never say it. And she said, and I think this is what she said, was Autier. So I put that Autier there so I can remember how to say her name. But she was working on her Rolodex, which when I saw her working on her Rolodex, I said, I started one of them so long ago, and then I just put it up on the shelf, and I haven't worked on it at all. And so I took it down off of the shelf, and now I want to do a page a day in my little Rolodex here. And so this one here I did on a video the other day. I wrote Fragile Wings. But the way Mary does hers is she has got like a lot of people, like the Tim Holtz people sticking out from the top. And so, I mean, she's got about like this many and all the people. And oh my God, they're just gorgeous. And so I said, well, I want to do something like that. But so at first I thought I was just going to do fairies. So I got a few done with just fairies that are sticking up higher than the cards. Then I thought, well, then, like I got here butterflies. I said, well, no, I want the butterflies too. And then I had another one with birds. Well, that one's got a dog, birds. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to put anything with wings. And so anything with wings. See, there's butterfly on that one. And see, these ones don't have much on them yet, so I certainly can add to them. And see, and I can go on the backs of them. But I want to do one a day, so I'm going to keep this right here in my area and do one card each day. And I want to get my I want to get it all filled up with just beautiful. Oh, you know what I did too? I started doing this one, and this one had some names on the card, because some of these have like name stuff on them already. So I don't need to call Maggio Sanitation. So I covered, like this one had a different one. So I covered up with stickers, and then I painted just around the stickers. Then I just took this whole card and just painted the whole thing. But I used some really pretty paint. And then when I used the brush, I just made sure that I didn't get it smooth. I got it more textured. And I thought how fun that would be, is just to sit here and paint cards. And then I have them painted for later. Painted for later. So oh, is Cheryl leaving? Okay, thank you for coming by, Cheryl. Thank you so much for coming by. All of you, my goodness gracious sakes. Goodness gracious sakes alive. I'm glad all of you's come along. Come out here for the hang with me for a minute or six. So I'm going to paint this card while I'm sitting here. While I'm sitting here doing nothing. Oh, see, I got some things I got a fussy cut out of that side, but I can use this side. So, and so I'm going to just put this little bit of paint on here. And I'm taking this brush because it's not real soft. It's kind of hard. It's kind of not soft. And just paint the whole thing. And you know what? If you just, just pull out one color of paint. And now like this, you can use index cards, or you can cut your paper, your cardstock into small little pieces to make little pieces of art like ATCs or something. But just paint. Just paint until you got the whole thing covered. And this, you don't even know what you're going to do with it later on, but it's going to be painted later on, so you'll be able to start adding more things onto it. So it'll probably be a mixed media something, but you don't have to worry about mixing the media today. All you have to do is just paint it on up there. And so, some people just want to glue. Sometimes I want to just glue stuff. Just glue. See, I'm leaving this paint kind of thickish on here. This is nice paint, PBO Studio Acrylics. This was sent to me by Mona Stevens. Mona. She sent that to me like a long time ago. She sent me 4 colors. I love that. And see how I remembered that? I put her name on there, Mona. That's the only reason why I remembered that one. I should write names on everything, every piece of fabric. Nah, not my fabric. I like to try to remember of things, gifts that I get gifted. But I don't always remember, or I say the wrong name or something. But see, now this here is, the longer you watch my channel, because I've been on this channel, I don't know, 5 years, something like that. Maybe I don't know how long, but my memory is really getting lousy, I'm getting this lousy memory. And so you guys will be able to witness me going downhill in the memory department. And you'll be able to one day say, oh yeah, I used to watch this woman that didn't have a clue. Oh my goodness. And Patricia Stubbs, are you anywhere near fires? I hope not. Yes, Lala. Index cards, anything. And like, see, I just painted that one right there. Painted that one. Now I'll paint this one. Just paint it and just let it sit there till it dries. It'll dry up and blow away. Well, it won't blow away, but isn't that a pretty color green? But when I painted it, it's thick on there. I just let it air dry. It'll air dry, and it'll still be, that texture on there. But just using this little brush, and it's kind of stiff because maybe I used it for glue at one time or something, and so it's kind of stiff. If ever you get like a brush and it gets kind of stiff, well, then don't throw it away, because it just gives you something different to paint with. And you get a different texture when you paint with something stiff. I mean, you could paint with the edge of a popsicle stick and get a different texture in your paint. So if you get bad brushes, if you let them dry up like I do, then just keep them anyway, because you'll use them for something. Okay. Oh, good. Patricia said the fires are not too close to you, so that is good. Not too close to you, and hopefully not the smoke either. I mean, Roberta was saying how in her area near Vale, it was already smoky. Oh, good. I'm glad your kitty is getting better from the urine infection. Oh, my goodness. It's amazing. You wonder, it seems like, I don't know, like when I was growing up, we always had all these barn cats, because when you're on a farm, you just got to have all these cats, they take care of the rodents, because when you have a silo full of corn or something, then you're going to have rodents. And so the cats are around. But, them cats lived forever and ever and ever. And, and we never brought them to the vet. We never brought them to the vet. And they'd live for like forever. And so, but all they ate was whatever they caught out in the wild, And I think a lot of our problems with our pets now comes in the food. The food we feed them. There's no way of knowing how that's going to work, And even though, like, our dog, we never bought dog food. When we had our dog Brutus when I was young, and Brutus only ate table scraps. That's all Brutus ever ate. But Brutus lived to be, good grief, that dog lived to be old, and just by eating table scraps. So So, hey, you just don't know. How come? You don't know how come or why. Why? I'm just gonna paint a few of these little carts like this so that I have them for when I want to start decorating. I got one there, couple that's already painted. See? So I have like a little background on them. Yeah, free range animals fare better than city pets. That's true. That's why I feel like that's what I feel like, it has to be in this food, but now I don't. My little doggies, they get a little bit of table scraps, but mainly food. But they've had the same kind of food as long as I've had them. We at the feed store, we buy 50-pound bag, and I don't remember even what it's called, but it's from the feed store. But I've never switched food on them, so they seem to be doing just fine. But they get a few table scraps too, because they're little beggars. My little dogs are beggars, and some people don't allow their dogs to be beggars, but I do. I said, okay, you can have a bite. And every night before they get to go to bed, they get a piece of CHEESE. Oh my gosh, if I say the word, they'd be in the kitchen looking at the refrigerator because they love their CHEESE. Don't you, Oliver? Yeah. Oliver and Zoe, my two dachshunds, long-haired dachshunds. Wish they didn't have long hair, but hey, they do. I'm going to give them a haircut. Maybe I'll do that today. But they're almost 14 years old. Next month, they'll be 14. On the 23rd, they'll be 14 years old in human years. So that's 90-something in dog years. Yeah, Buddy eats, yeah, his Yeah, it was all different for us too when we were on the farm. This is really pretty paint, isn't it? It's like it's almost like a what do you call it when it changes colors? What is this? It says very something iridescent green yellow. Okay, iridescent green yellow. So this is a green yellow. So I guess it's almost like a color shift paint. It is very pretty paint. I love it. So I'm going to paint another one just because I don't want to hang up yet. I used to have long-haired doxies, Hans and Friends. Aw. Oh, you have a standard. I love dachshunds. I'm telling you. Well, we had 4. And the first one we had passed away like, gosh, I can't believe it's been 2 years ago. And she was a mini, very mini doxie. She weighed 5 pounds. And but she lived 18 years. 18 years. I still miss that one so much because that one really, she slept with us all the time. And then we had Bernie. And we didn't ever know how old Bernie was because we got Bernie from a rescue. And but we lost Bernie like 2 or 3 months after we lost Sammy. And that was rough too. Now we still have Oliver and Zoe. They are sister and brother out of the same litter. And we got them from a friend. A friend couldn't keep them anymore. And so I said, oh, I'll take them. And that was in 2003, I think, that we got them. I think was it 2003? It was a long time ago anyway. But they're almost 14 years old. And they're getting pretty lazy. They're taking retirement Seriously. They just eat, sleep, poop, and repeat. That's pretty much what they do. And they used to be real good watchdogs. I mean to tell you, if somebody come to the gate, them dogs greeted them until they left. And named Sammy. Oh, good. Yeah, they would greet them until they left for sure. And one time we had, well, what was it? She come to the house. She was from the insurance company. Was she from insurance company? Maybe she was from the tax people where they got to measure your house and make sure things. And but Sammy took a good nip out of her breeches. Didn't get her skin, and she said she couldn't get upset with the dog because the dog was so cute. But she had just snuck out the gate somehow. I think the lady let her out the gate actually because we got chain link all the way around. But yeah, my Sammy and Bernie were both short haired, but now Oliver and Zoe are long haired. And I always say when something happens, because I do know something will happen with these two, that I'm not going to get any more dogs. And then I think, how would anybody be able to live without an animal, without a pet? You got to have them little pets. And so, and I love my pets. I'd love to have cats. I love a cat, but my little hubster, he's allergic to cats. I told him, I said, maybe you're not allergic anymore. We should try it just to see. I said, I can keep you full of Benadryl. But yeah, no, I won't do that to him. That's pretty. It's just, if you just do something like this, this is so relaxing, so calming. And the only sad part of it is once you get your desk all filled up with cards, well, then you have to quit. So, but it is now after 12 here at my house, after noon, high noon. So I'm thinking that I'm going to have to go and fetch me something to eat. Fetch me something to eat. If I go too long without eating, then my sugar will bottom out. And I'm just now learning how to try to keep that sugar in behaving itself. So what I'm going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to leave you. Oh, get one of them hairless cats? How do you pet a hairless cat? How do you pet them? Yeah, I don't know about, yeah. Yeah, I probably, if something does happen, who knows, my little doggies, because small dogs usually live longer than big dogs. So these dogs, they think they're big, but they're not. And, but they may still live a good another 5 years. You never know. Okay, I'm going to reach over here. Sorry about that, Zoe. Sorry I disturbed your sleep. I seem to disturb my poor dog's sleep every once in a while. Okay, I'm going to, let's see. Now this is me right here. Okay, there now. Let's see, what should we read today? Let's see. I want to read something. Releasing the Past. Oh, what I'm reading out of is Louise Hay, Heart Thoughts. Louise Hay she's amazing for positive affirmations all the time, that you just think positive. Just think positive and everything's going to be good. But anyway, here, this page says, it's about releasing the past. I release the past with ease and I trust the process of life. You need to periodically do some mental house cleaning and toss out the rubbish from the past, the things that no longer suit you or no longer fit you. You want to polish those ideas that are positive and good and use them more often. Close the door on old painful memories. Close the door on old hurts and old self-righteous unforgiveness. You might take an incident in the past where there was pain and hurt, something that is hard for you to forgive or to look at. Ask yourself, how long do I want to hold on to this? How long do I want to suffer because of something that happened in the past? Now, see a stream in front of you and take this old experience, this hurt, this pain, this unforgiveness, and put the whole incident in the stream. See it begin to dissolve and drift downstream until it totally dissipates and disappears. You do have the ability to let go, and you are free. And this, reading this, like I said, I read a lot of different kind of self-help books and stuff like that. Reading this makes me think about a book that I'm reading right now, written by Dr. John E. Sarno. And it's kind of like a mind over matter thing. And he talks about what is it? TMS, tension mylotus syndrome. But so he talks a lot about tension, how you might have a backache. Maybe you did too much gardening and your back hurts. But your tension, if you're all tense and tension and stuff like that, your back is going to hurt worse. And sometimes you can figure out how to just lose that tension. Put it in the river, let it flow down. Whatever is causing you to be tense, if you lose that tension, I don't know how to say it. I'm reading it, but I don't know how to even put it in words, though. But that tension you have, sometimes you don't even know you have the tension, and your back will hurt. And but that tension that you're carrying around you, in your subconscious, in your unconscious, there may be tension. And that is what's causing the pain. And the pain isn't even caused by an injury. It's just so much tension that you think you need to have back surgery. Now, sometimes you do need back surgery, but a lot of times it's just that tension. So breathe deep. Oh, and that's another thing always. Breathe deep. And my thing now is that I do 5 deep breaths at the top of every hour. In, out. In, out. Because you're bringing that oxygen into your blood. And when you get that oxygen in your blood, you are releasing tension. Okay, that's my soapbox spiel for today. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming by today and hanging out with me for, gosh, have I been on here like 2 hours or something? Yeah, 2 hours and 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Thank you so much. It's been fun, and I'll keep you updated on my my curtains. Hopefully you see where them ugly pink curtains are right now? Them is old as Methuselah. Then they got like a rubber backing on them, and the backing is peeling off. So I need new curtains on them windows. And so hopefully you'll see new curtains before too long. Okay, I ask God to watch over you. Every step you take, every move you make. And keep laughing too, because laughing is healthy. all the, I don't know, maybe I need to cut my hair till I'm bald. It's getting in my nose. Okay, God bless you all. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make, bring you back safely and soundly and happy and healthy to the next video. God bless and keep you. All right, and then we look for the mouse. Oh, there it is right there, the green paint. Okay, God bless.